Hello, fourth graders. This is Mr. Sykes from Birchview Elementary, here to help you today with Lesson 1.3.2, the Multiplication and Division Checkpoint. For our learning target today, I can independently demonstrate the skills and concepts I've learned so far in Unit 1 about multiplication and division. You may notice that in this learning target, the word independently stands out as being a different color. That's because we're interested in seeing the work that you can do. So please do your best, but do it without assistance from an adult or peer. This will help your teachers know more about where you are in Unit 1, what you know, and what you still need help with. What you'll need in order to complete this lesson is the multiplication and division checkpoint. This may be a paper copy or may have been provided by your teacher electronically. If completing a paper copy, you'll also need a pencil. Finally, you can use the Number Pieces app. Though optional, the Number Pieces app is a wonderful way to use manipulatives. Our Number Pieces app allows us to construct virtual manipulatives using number tiles. The number tiles may represent several of the problems that you encounter. Feel free to use it at any time. Let's get started on our checkpoint. I'll be reading each problem and then pausing to allow you time to complete it. Let's begin with number 1. Complete the chart. You'll notice when it asks you to complete the chart that there are two numbers that we'll be focused on. To help us move slower, I'm going to cover up one of them. So for the number 18, the first thing we will do is list all the factors of the number. All the factors of the number 18 should be written in this box. Next, you'll list two multiples of the number. So two multiples of the number 18 will be written in this box. Finally, you're directed to write P if the number is prime or C if the number is composite. You'll write P if 18 is prime or C if 18 is composite in this box. After finishing 18, you'll list all the factors of the number 7 here. You'll list two multiples of the number 7 here, and you'll write P if 7 is prime or C if 7 is composite here. Please pause the video and complete number 1. Time for number 2. Mr. Smith's fourth graders made number posters like yours. Here's one of them. To remind you what the number posters are, here's one that you may have seen in class. This is a number poster for the number 9. It shows all the different ways and all the factors that could be made with 9. So there are two arrays for 9 in this case because it is composite. This is the poster that one of the students in Miss Smith's class made. You'll notice that the number at the top is a mystery to us. The question reads, even though the big number at the top of the poster is covered, Sarah says it has to be a composite number. Do you agree with Sarah? Why or why not? Look at the poster and write whether you agree with Sarah, yes or no, and why or why not. Please pause the video and take time to complete number 2. Number 3. Write the missing factor on the line provided. Inside of our area model here is the number 42. One of the dimensions is the number 6. Please write the missing dimension, and feel free to use your Number Pieces app to construct the array if you would like. Please pause to complete number 3. Number 4. Write the missing numbers in the ratio table. This ratio table shows a number of tenths and a number of campers. The number of tenths is listed along the top of the ratio table. The number of campers is listed along the bottom. There are multiple missing numbers in our ratio table. Some parts of our ratio table have numbers for both tenths and campers. Use the information provided to help you fill in the missing parts of our ratio table. Please pause the video now and complete number 4. Number 5. Complete the combinations. Each one of these problems represents a multiplication or division problem, and for each problem, you will fill in the blank. The first problem is 7 times 6. Second problem, 5 times something equals 45. The third problem, 7 times 9. Next, something times 8 equals 56. Next, something times 8 equals 80. And finally, 20 times 2 equals something. For all of the blanks on number 5, please do your best to complete the combinations, and feel free to use your Number Pieces app if needed. Pause the video to complete problem 5. Problem 6. John has 15 baseball cards. His brother has 3 times as many baseball cards as John. Fill in the bubble beside the equation that shows exactly how many baseball cards John's brother has. You'll notice that there are 4 multiple choices. Choose the best answer. I will read them now. 15 plus 3 equals 18. 3 times 5 equals 45. 15 minus 3 equals 12. And 15 divided by 3 equals 5. Please fill in the bubble beside the equation that shows exactly how many baseball cards John's brother has. Complete number 6 now. Pause the video if needed. Number 7. Maria bought a pair of shoes and a jacket. The shoes cost $20. The jacket cost 3 times that much. How much did the jacket cost? For this problem, you will use numbers, labeled sketches, and/or words to solve the problem. Then write the answer on the line below. Please pause the video and use numbers, labeled sketches, or words to solve the problem. Then write your answer on the line below. Finally, problem 8. The equation 32 equals 4 times 8 can mean fill in the bubble besides every true statement. This means that this problem could have more than one correct answer. Read each carefully and think if it is true or not. If true, fill in the bubble. First, 32 is 4 times as many as 8. Then, 32 is 4 less than 8. Next, 32 is 8 times as many as 4. Finally, 32 is twice as much as 4 times 8. Please complete number 8. When you are done, go back to any problems you need more time with. Feel free to replay the video as needed. And make sure you have completed all of lesson 1.3.2, the multiplication and division checkpoint. Thanks for all your hard work today, 4th graders. Hope you do your best.